Just a bit of an audio issue. We're going to get that sorted out. Absolutely no problem. Just promise me you'll bring us 12 flirt cupcakes. Right now, though, it is Golden Girl Finance teed up, and Laura's standing by. Laura, why don't you come on here and join me on set? Laura McDonald, all the way in from Winnipeg, is that right?
Yes,
well, welcome to the program. Have a seat. We're talking about money talk and girl talk when the two converge. Right off the top, let me ask you a question. I would be under the impression, as I look around here, we're right downtown, you see a lot of the power players, businesses being run by women, women running boards of companies. Are we still at a point where maybe your company's stance or the position might be, the understanding might be that women still aren't where they need to be when it comes to educating themselves with finances?
You know what, absolutely. I'm one of the examples. I'm an educated woman. I have 3 small children. I've been an entrepreneur, but I still have always left the financial planning up to my husband. And there's so many women like me. Even in our careers, we're still earning 20 to 30% less than men in the same position.
Still.
So there really is a need for women to get more engaged. It doesn't need to be dumbed down. Women are very smart, but they have busy lives, especially when caring for their kids, caring even for elderly parents. But there needs to be a place that makes finance fun and makes, at the end of the night, when they're spending their time online, where do they want to go to learn more and spend some time and get more engaged in financial affairs.
You and I were talking a little bit off camera, and you said that the first step that women need to take is to educate themselves. I mean, what does that mean, and where does that start? What are you talking about specifically?
You know, specifically, there's so much about insurance, mortgage. You want to start a business. How do you raise capital for that business? And a lot of that is available, but it's not made in a format that's appealing to women, that's speaking to them in a voice in which they can relate. And so that's the first step. Women often surround themselves with their husband's accountant, lawyer, investment advisor, and especially in the case of divorce or something like that, they're really in a poor position to then protect their own assets and build their wealth from there. So this is really about wealth building, not just penny pinching, but learning strategies to grow your wealth.
So I guess what you're saying too, and you're referencing like husbands and relationships and partnerships. At the same time, though, I guess the argument would have to be that you should always maintain some sort of financial independence. Is that the mindset that you think women need to adopt?
We definitely think so. We think creating a legacy, starting to understand how you can create a legacy with your wealth, and especially if you have daughters. Again, I have 3 young daughters, so for them, learning to put aside some money, have something of their own, that's very important so they can support themselves throughout their life no matter what comes their way.
Okay. One of the very interesting suggestions that you've made, and I'd like to hear more about this, is post your salary. You say this to women everywhere.
Yes.
Get it out there. I mean, to me, I've always been raised to think and maybe been acclimatized to think that that's something you keep private. But when you're specifically talking to women, why would this be beneficial?
Well, women talk about everything. We talk about our boyfriends. We talk about, what we ate for dinner last night, but we don't talk about our debt, our savings, what we're earning, and it really puts us at a disadvantage because when it comes time to what are your salary expectations, you're going into an interview, women often tend to ask for a lot less than they should be asking for. They have no comparison and they don't have the confidence to ask for more. So we're saying form a salary pact with other women. Start talking about what you're earning, how you got that raise, what savings you have, what debt your family has, so you know where you stand and what you can aspire to.
Okay, good stuff. Laura McDonald, the website, goldengirlfinance.ca, we've got it linked through breakfasttelevision.ca. Be sure to check it out. A very interesting website, and you bring up a lot of really interesting points. Empowering today's women. Laura, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Ryan.
All right, Carla, take it away.
Thank you, Ryan. So we're in Flirt Cupcakes. Yes, we'll be able to get behind the scenes. So if you've ever been in here, yes, you've seen the front, you've sampled the cupcakes. We want to know what's